So we're watching Making a Murderer. If you haven't watched it and you're gonna, turn off now. And I know that's not good for views. If you have watched it and you're as angry as I am and Tor is after watching it, keep watching. So here's the thing. Making a Murderer. You hear all these things about it and you go, okay, I'm going to sit down and watch it. People can't be that thick, stupid, idiotic to actually believe what's going on. Thing is, they're right. He's innocent. It's not hard to see. Why can't people put 2 and 2 together and equal 4? Why does it always have to equal 8? The guy was in prison for 18 years for something he didn't do. So then they go and put him back in there for something he didn't do. It's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. Not guilty because the police think he's guilty. It's supposed to be proven beyond reasonable doubt that he did it. Not proof beyond reasonable doubt that he didn't do it. It bugs me. It frustrates me. It's like watching Paradise Lost. Now, if you haven't watched Paradise Lost, then there's something wrong. It's an HBO documentary done about the West Memphis 3. There's Paradise Lost 2. There's probably Paradise Lost 3, but I don't think I've watched it. Might have done, but you know. And it's about the West Memphis 3 and how these 3 kids were put in prison for so long, 18 years again, surprisingly, for a murder, well, 3 murders that they did not commit. The evidence against them was circumstantial at most, and I just don't get it. You know, it took 18 years for them to... It's not even proven they're innocent. It took 18 years for the county to turn around to them and go, here you go, we're going to offer you a plea deal. And that plea deal is going to be, you admit that we've got enough evidence to convict you whilst maintaining your innocence, but you have to plead guilty. They're not guilty. They didn't do it. You know? Like, they maintain their innocence to this day. They're out now. And, you know, Steve Avery should be out now. When he was being sentenced, the guy turned around and said, you're a threat to society. You're a threat to everybody you come across. Well, he's not. If he was, he would have been back in jail about 3 months after he was let out. It wasn't. It was 2 years of lots of evidence that is circumstantial, lots of evidence that's witness statements and, you know, bloodstains that could have been taken from his original DNA samples and a single key found after they'd already searched the place, suddenly found without the rest of our keys attached to it. It was just one key. One key. Now, if you wanted to set someone up and they owned a car lot, yeah, let's just put the car that the person was driving the day that they died in your car lot. Let's put the key that wasn't found the first time it was searched, but found like 6, 7 days, 8 days later. I know what we'll do. We'll put it there, and we shall say that you put it there. His nephew said, you watch the taped confession of his nephew. It wasn't a confession. It was a guy sitting there going, we know you've got something to do with it. We know you helped. We know you did something. And breaking down a 16-year-old kid over a 4-hour taped interview to make him believe he did it himself. Then when he stands there in court, he looks like an idiot because he's saying, no, I didn't do anything. It makes him look bad to then turn around and go, they coerced me into doing it. It makes him look like he's lying in court when he's not. It just frustrates me that these things exist. It's like you sit there and you watch them and you go, can the people who are on the jury not, like, sit there and go, actually, maybe the defence are right. When you look at the initial vote that the jury did, there was 7 of them said he was innocent. 2 of them said they were undecided. And 3 of them said he was guilty. 7 of them said he was innocent. And 3 people managed to convince them otherwise. They sat through a 6-week trial But 3 people managed to convince him otherwise. I don't understand.
I think we've got another power cut because these lights when I was just talking to you guys were on, I think.